the biblical times.
In the beginning, imagine a void, an expanse of nothingness, and then God. There was no form, no substance, just a vast, infinite abyss. Amidst this emptiness, a divine power stirred, and the whisper of God reverberated across the void. God, in his infinite wisdom, had a grand vision. He looked upon the nothingness and made a profound decree. "Let there be light," he commanded, and like a bolt of divine inspiration, light pierced through the darkness. It was not just any light, but a light born of divine intent, a spark of creation that illuminated the vast expanse. Such was the power of his word that the void was filled with radiant brilliance. Yet, the light did not erase the darkness. Instead, God, in his infinite wisdom, separated the two. He drew a line, a boundary that defined where one ends and the other begins. The light, he decided, would rule the day, and the darkness, he decreed, would dominate the night. The darkness was not banished, nor was it diminished. It was given purpose, a role in the grand design. Just as the light was a beacon of life and warmth, the darkness became a cloak of rest and tranquility. The two existed side by side, each with its own dominion, each with its own purpose. In this act of creation, there was no struggle, no conflict. Only the divine will of God shaping reality from the void. He spoke, and it came to be. He commanded, and it stood firm. His word was law, his command, the very fabric of existence. This was the first day, the day when light was born and darkness was given purpose. The day when God began his divine work of creation. A day of beginnings, a day of firsts, a day of divine power and majesty. And so God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. The first day. Enter the second day, a day of division and order. In the beginning, when the cosmos was a formless void, God spoke again. His words, like a master sculptor's chisel, began to shape the universe's structure. "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters," he proclaimed, "and let it divide the waters from the waters." And so, a vast expanse unfurled, a sky-blue canopy stretching out, separating the waters above from those below. This wasn't merely a physical division, but a divine ordering, a setting of boundaries in the chaotic abyss. This firmament, this sky, this vault of heaven, was more than just a divider. It was a testament to God's power and wisdom. In an instant, he had transformed the formless void into a structured cosmos, imposing order where there was once only chaos. The firmament stood as a boundary, a demarcation line that separated and organized the waters, a symbol of the order that God was beginning to establish in his creation. The waters above, held back by the firmament, would become the source of life-giving rains, a heavenly reservoir. The waters below, now distinct and separate, would carve out seas and rivers, shaping the earth and providing a home for the life that was yet to come. God's voice echoed once more, a divine affirmation of his creation. God saw that the firmament was good. The firmament, in its vastness and beauty, reflected the Creator's majesty and wisdom. It was good, a divine good, a reflection of God's own nature. As the second day drew to a close, God gave the firmament a name, a title befitting its divine purpose and function. God called the firmament heaven. This was not heaven as we often envision it, a realm of eternal bliss, but heaven as the sky, the canopy above us, the boundary between the earth and the celestial waters. And so the second day concluded, a day when chaos began to give way to order, when the universe began to take shape under the guiding hand of the Creator. God called the firmament heaven, thus the second day. On the third day, God called forth the dry land and the seas. As the dawn of the third day broke, a new decree echoed across the cosmos. With an authority that shook the very expanse of the universe, God commanded, "Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear." And just like that, it was so. The vast waters that had filled the canvas of creation began to swirl and churn, obediently moving to the rhythm of divine command. They gathered, creating vast oceans and mighty seas. In their wake, they revealed the dry land, a rugged and resilient testament to God's majesty. The land rose, towering mountains and deep valleys carving out a dramatic landscape. It was a sight of breathtaking beauty, a spectacle of divine craftsmanship. Now, with the land and seas established, God looked upon his work and saw that it was good. But the land was barren, stark in its nakedness. It yearned for life, for vibrancy. And so, with a gentle whisper, God said, "Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after its kind, having seed in itself, upon the earth." As if the land had been waiting for this very moment, it responded immediately. From the fertile soil, sprouts began to break through, reaching for the skies. Green grass carpeted the land, bringing a softness to the rugged terrain. Herbs of all kinds sprouted, their seeds promising a cycle of life and rejuvenation. Then the trees, majestic in their height, they stretched towards the heavens, their branches heavy with ripe, luscious fruits. Each tree bore fruit of its kind, each fruit carrying within it the seed of future generations. God looked upon the land, now teeming with life. He saw the seas, tranquil and mighty. He savored the sight of his creation, resplendent in its diversity and harmony. And it was good. The land produced vegetation, plants yielding seed of their kind, and trees bearing fruit. The third day. The fourth day brought forth a spectacle, lights in the firmament of the heaven. Imagine, if you will, a canvas of inky blackness waiting for the artist's touch. On this fourth day, God, the grand artist, began his work. He said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night." And so the first light, a radiant, blazing orb, was brought into existence. This was the sun, the greater light to rule the day. Its golden glow was designed to dominate the day, dispersing darkness and bringing warmth. It was the first morning star, the herald of each new day. But the divine design didn't stop there. As twilight fell, another light appeared, a softer, subtler one. This was the moon, the lesser light to rule the night. It was a beacon in the darkness, a gentle luminescence to guide the world through the night. In the vast expanse of the heavens, these were not the only lights. "And let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years," God decreed. Thus, the stars were born, countless points of light strewn across the firmament, each one a distant sun. They were to serve as markers for time, for navigation, for prophecy. The celestial bodies, the sun, the moon, and the stars, were set in the firmament of the heaven. They were to give light upon the earth, to govern the day and the night, to separate light from darkness. God looked at the spectacle he had created, the grandeur of the day and the serene beauty of the night. He saw that it was good. And so, the evening and the morning were the fourth day. Such was the fourth day of creation, a day marked by the inception of lights in the firmament, a day of contrasts and balances, a day of divine design and celestial choreography. God set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, the fourth day. The fifth day was a day of life, teeming in the waters and flying above the earth. On this day, the Creator, in his infinite wisdom and artistry, called forth an abundance of life. He said, "Let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that hath life, and fowl that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of heaven." And so it was. From the vast, swirling depths of the seas, life burst forth in all its myriad forms. Great leviathans and tiny plankton alike filled the waters, each a testament to the Creator's boundless imagination. In the sky, the air danced with the fluttering wings of birds, their songs echoing the joy of existence. Again, God saw the wonder of his creation and declared it good. The oceans teemed with life, and the skies were filled with the music of birds. The dance of creation continued, each creature a note in the symphony of life that God had begun on this fifth day. In his benevolence, God then blessed these creatures, both great and small, of water and air. "Be fruitful and multiply," he commanded them. And they did, filling the world with the richness and diversity of life. And so the fifth day came to a close, a day of life, of creation, of divine love manifest in the teeming oceans and the soaring skies. God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply," the 5th day. On the 6th day, the land was filled with life. The earth was commanded to bring forth the living creature after its kind, cattle and creeping thing, and beast of the earth after its kind. It was so. The land teemed with life, each creature unique and perfectly designed. The beasts roamed the earth, each according to its kind. The cattle grazed, each according to its kind. And so God made the beast of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind. The 6th day. Then, the masterpiece of all creation, man. In the grand tapestry of existence, the Creator chose to weave a figure in his own likeness. A passage from Genesis chapter 1, verses 26 to 31, recounts this divine act. And God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth." In a moment of divine conversation, God decided to create man, not as a mere creature, but as a reflection of himself, a sentient being endowed with intellect, emotion, and free will, a being capable of love, compassion, creativity, and stewardship. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. And God blessed them. And God said unto them, "Be fruitful, and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth." In his divine wisdom, God imbued humanity with a purpose, a mission, to be caretakers of his creation, to multiply, to subdue the earth, and to rule over its creatures with wisdom and kindness. God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good, the 6th day. And thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. The grand symphony of creation had reached its crescendo. The universe in all its splendor was now complete. Each note of this cosmic composition had been meticulously placed, each melody masterfully orchestrated. The divine conductor had woven an intricate tapestry of sound and silence, light and darkness, life and inanimate matter. It was a symphony of existence, a testament to the power of the Creator. Imagine, if you will, the first strains of this celestial music, the silence of the void, suddenly shattered by the thunderous roar of creation, the first vibrations of energy and matter, intertwining in a dance as old as time itself. This was the overture, the introduction to the grandest performance the universe had ever known. As the music swelled, the heavens and the earth took form. The firmament shimmered in the void, a canvas for the Creator's masterpiece. The seas roared into existence, their rhythmic ebb and flow a steady baseline underpinning the symphony. The dry land emerged, its craggy peaks and lush valleys adding texture and depth to the cosmic composition. The heavenly bodies joined the chorus next. The sun, a radiant soloist, belted out its powerful melody, its golden light illuminating the newly formed world. The moon harmonized in a softer, more subtle tune, a gentle lullaby to counter the sun's fiery aria. The stars twinkled in the background, their light a soft accompaniment to the symphony of creation. With the stage set, the first notes of life began to play. From the depths of the seas to the heights of the sky, creatures of every shape and size joined the performance. Their calls and cries, their movements and rhythms, each added another layer to the music. The land, too, echoed with the symphony of life. Plants and trees filled the air with their silent song, their growth and decay a vital part of the musical score. The climax of the symphony came with the creation of man, a creature made in the image of the Creator, given dominion over all the earth. This was the crowning melody, the pinnacle of the performance. The music of human life, with all its complexity and emotion, was a fitting finale to the cosmic concert. And yet, the music did not stop there. For the symphony of creation is not a single performance, but a never-ending concert. Each day adds a new note, each season a new movement. The chorus of life continues to sing, the heavenly bodies continue to play their celestial harmonies. The music of creation is ever evolving, ever growing, ever changing. The Creator, having finished his work, rests, but his symphony continues to play on. The music of creation, a testament to his power and majesty, echoes through the universe. It is a song of life and existence, a melody of light and darkness, a harmony of land and sea. It is a symphony that celebrates the beauty of creation, the grandeur of the universe, and the wonder of life itself. So let the music play. Let it fill the heavens and the earth. Let it reverberate through the vast expanse of the universe. Listen to the symphony of creation, to the music of existence. Hear the melodies of the sun and moon, the harmonies of the seas and land, the rhythms of life on earth. Let the music move you, inspire you, fill you with awe and wonder. For the music of creation is not just a symphony to be listened to, but a song to be lived. It is a melody that courses through our veins, a rhythm that beats in our hearts. It is the soundtrack of our existence, the score to our lives. We are part of this grand performance, players in this cosmic concert. Our lives, our actions, our choices, they all add to the music. They shape the melody, influence the harmony, drive the rhythm. So let us play our part in this symphony. Let us add our notes to the cosmic score. Let us live our lives in harmony with the music of creation, in tune with the rhythm of the universe. For we are not just listeners in this grand concert, but performers. We are not just spectators, but participants. We are part of the music, part of the symphony, part of the creation. And as the music swells, as the symphony reaches its crescendo, let us stand in awe of the grandeur of creation. Let us marvel at the beauty of the universe, at the wonder of life itself. For we are part of this grand performance, players in this cosmic concert, and the music, the beautiful, breathtaking music of creation, plays on. Subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to dive deeper into your faith. Be the first to see our new videos by following the link in the description, comments, and bio. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Hit the like button and share your feedback in the comments. Don't forget to check out our next video as well. Sharing our content with friends and family could be the rejuvenation they need. Thank you for watching.